music you make?
Can I describe the music?
Yeah, like the music. How do you create the music you make? Like, do you just write the music, the lyrics out of nowhere, or do they come from maybe experience or passion or?
Oh, like I said, I had no one to tell to back in the day, so I had to actually express myself through music. It's more like a real storytelling thing.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So I actually use music as some sort of a therapy.
Okay, I hear you, man.
So most of the songs that I do, I'm actually revealing the true me in those songs. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the name. That's the meaning behind the name I.Q, the truth.
Okay. During my elementary school, you know? During my elementary school, I guess I was cool. I was a bit cool though, and then I was good with books. And then during that time, I actually had a teacher, was her favorite. She kept on coming to class and more like, oh, you got a high IQ. You got a high IQ. More like day in and day out. So curiosity, you know how it goes. I didn't know the meaning of IQ, so I had to go to the dictionary and check it out. When I get this, more like, oh, shit. This thing, it actually refers to the measurement of someone's intelligence. So actually, I took that IQ and placed it to myself, and then, but due to the fact that I wanted to always be credited or to be seen as an artist more than a producer, so I came with the name The Truth to represent maybe the record label that I might be thinking to start or the production. You get it?
Yeah.
So, but I also took The Truth to the together with I.Q-The Truth. Then the record label is more of the Truth family, the Truth family. So yeah, that's how the name came up.
Oh man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I.Q-The Truth, man, right here on Radio Terfa, the station that listens to the people. We are talking to a teacher, a rapper, a songwriter, a producer, and a sound engineer to top it all off, man. So IQ, man, as a songwriter, a producer, and as well as a rapper, which one of the three would you say you enjoy doing the most?
Which one of the three would I say I enjoy the most?
Yeah.
Actually, I enjoy rapping. I enjoy rapping and producing at the same time because, to my experience, I just realized that the type of music that I actually do, I came across so many producers around. So I felt like the type of music that I do, none of the producers actually created the kind of beat that I do. So I had to self-teach myself and then do everything by myself. So I kind of like being an artist and a producer. And when it comes to being a songwriter, I feel like I just need a ghostwriter sometimes. You get it? Due to the fact that my attention is so scattered, is so divided to being a producer. You have to think about the quality of the song and the mixing and all those kind of things. At the same time, you have to make sure that your vocal sounds very good. And you have to think about the waves, you have to think about flows and all this. So it's a tough work, I can say. But I like being a rapper and a producer at the same time, though.
All right, man. I hear you. So, IQ, man, can you tell us about your recent single titled On My Own, featuring Malibu?
My recent song. You'll be surprised on how that song came by.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of songs. I have a catalog with me right now. So, but what I actually wanted is to get few friends before I can drop my things, and then I had the beat. Actually, there was this friend of mine called Slim on the beat.
Yeah.
He put a snippet on his status. So I had I loved it. Then I asked him to bring the beat closer so that I can edit and do everything. So I put the beat on reserve. I didn't use the beat for some time. So there was this other day whereby I wanted to feature an intellectual artist. So I just sat down and more like, why should I go outside to find someone so that I can do music with? Why can't I just find somebody close to Limpopo so that we can build an industry in Limpopo? Yeah, so I found Malibu very relatable when I relate his stories and my stories through music. So I actually approached Malibu like, Malibu, let's do this shit. Let's do one thing. Sorry for the language though. I'm sorry. I told Malibu, let's do a song. The beat already was titled On My Own. So sending the beat to Malibu. Malibu just took about three days or two. Then he sent something back to me and say like, I was like, man, when I sent the beat or when I named that beat, I didn't actually wanted you to take the title though, but he was no, I just felt like the title, how you titled it, actually it tells him what to say, because he's also on his own though, you get it? Because he's been doing music, so yeah, actually we kind of share the same sentiment, I can say. So then he made the hook. He sent back the hook and the verse, so I put my verse in all that. So yeah, I can say that's how the song came by though.
And it came to be, man. That's beautiful, man. So speaking of, you said earlier that there are some other projects that you've been working on. So can you tell us what have you been working on other projects?
Okay, brother, man. Now I'm currently working on a collab feature with Romeo the Great White from Venda. I don't know if you know him, but I believe some of the listeners will know him.
Yeah.
Romeo the Great White from Venda. I'm also working with Lily Trail. Is an international artist attached to the OTF. And then I have I'm working with Chill, which is worldwide.
Nice, man.
And then those are the artists that I'm actually working with now on some singles that I'm gonna drop actually after this one get the momentum that I hope it gets. And then also I have a catalog, like I said. I have an album that is ready actually. It's been ready for a year. I've been putting this album on hold for a year because I kind of felt like, why should I drop the music and whereas people are not going to listen to it? Then I just have to make sure that I got a couple of fans, 1, 2, and 3, and then do nice music with people, and then so that people can recognize me before I just release the album that I actually have on my account. The album, the title of it is A Lost Mute Button. I've been going across, I've been going through hell actually lately. I got engaged in a couple of accidents and all those kind of things. So the Lost Mute Button just actually refer to being silenced, but the button to be mute. The mute button is nowhere to be found. As if ever the enemies wanted to silence me, but they lost the mute button. You get it?
Yeah, I get it, my man.
Yeah, that's how the album came by. So yeah, that's the thing.
All right, man. I get you. So where can the listeners get access to your projects, man? Just so they can keep a clear, close eye or ear on what you have been releasing and what other projects you are soon to release. Well, where can the listeners get access to your projects?
Okay, first of all, I'm actually on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
As I.Q-The Truth, YouTube, I'm there, I.Q-The Truth, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you can name them all social media platforms, like I say. So it's I.Q-The Truth on all those social media platforms, but I actually prefer YouTube because that's where the fans can do subscription and all those kind of things. You get it? So they can just go to YouTube and search I.Q-The Truth, and they will find all my projects there, the previous projects that I worked on, and then subscribe so that when I drop the other projects, they can have an easy access to them. And also on Facebook, I'm there, Instagram, I'm there as I.Q-The Truth. So yeah, man.
All right, man, I hear you. So before I let you go, man, I want to know, what as an artist, man, what is your goal as an artist?
What is my goal?
Yeah, like your objective, your goal. What is it, the one thing that you want to achieve?
Actually, for now, I just what I want is to build an industry in Limpopo, in Polokwane, I can say, in Polokwane, because looking around, what I've observed is that most of regions or most of provinces got their own industry. You get it?
Yeah.
I can give an example of Zanin. I can give an example of Northwest. If you get to Northwest, you'll just realize that majority of the event organizers there, when they do events, there are a couple of local artists that they actually put on the lineups and all those kind of things. You get it? Like the likes of WHP. If ever there is an event in Northwest, the WHP will be there. If ever there is an event in Zaning, you know, Munada is going to be there. If there is an event to go Venda, you know, Makadi is going to be there. But when you get to if there's an event to go Skukuni, you know, Malabu is the man there. You get it? So if there's an event in Polokwane, the event organizers rather just go outside and bring maybe famous artists to Polokwane to come and perform for us. You get it? Why can't they just promote maybe a few of the local artists while they're busy bringing those people closer? Then they can just promote 1 and 2 and 3. So what I wanted to create actually the industry in Limpopo and associate with Join Polokwane and associate with a couple of hip-hop artists this side, so that we can actually have our own industry. You know that when we do events, when we play music, we know actually we have this 1 and 2 and 3, because I've just realized that Polokwane got a lot of people who are good in music. You get it? But if you check the support, that's like there's nothing, bro. I don't want to lie. There's nothing.
What you're saying is exactly true. It's actually true. And I've just realized it now. Because usually in Polokwane, when there's an event, they'll call maybe an artist from Joburg, an artist from Makaikai, an artist from Mara, around the area. There's no one, actually, and it's quite sad.
You think?
Yeah, man, I see, man. So, man, as we conclude, man, thank you, man, for your time, Radio and Radio Tef, man.
No, I appreciate you, man. I'm very honored to be receiving this call from you, brother.
Man, it's an honor to be conversing with you, man.
Yes.
I
appreciate it.
Oh, man, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man.
Okay, thank you very much. You too, man.
Ciao. And that was I.Q, the truth, man. You heard it himself, man. He's quite absolutely right. And I just realized it now, because on an event, like every community or every area, it has its own artists. King Monada, Makazi, but Polokwane, when there's an event, or usually call out to artists from outside, which I.Q, the truth, wants to correct. Man, I really hope that the community and as well as the whole province has his support, and I know they will. And without further ado, music by I.Q, the truth, on my own.
I'm on my own, I'm coming up without a baby. I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm coming up without a baby. I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm the Lord and I'm feeling my greatness. Out at the top and I need me status. Go on my phone and all the edges status. I still remember them calling me habit. Well, I did feel like I can't come. To say I'm what I go to tell I talk on. Quiero ver you niggas saying you solo. I go in, I go, I need the solo. Down on my knee for my pull on my car like a push, I can wear like it's pretty shot. I want to save, I want to have, I want to I'm a save, I can't come to tell my skin. Renari Kitty, Selanari, Renyaga, Yamalere, so I'm a sure to let them know. The Kuga was the letter to another. Renari Kitty, Selanari, Renyaga, Yamalere, so I'm a sure to let them know. The Kuga was the letter to another. I know what you're feeling, I'm all a thing. This baby rabbit, and then my belly, I tell it right there. Get that bullshit that you tell it to me. I'm on my own, I'm coming up. Without a baby, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm coming up. Without a baby, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, yeah. Looking so fresh like the Easter bunny. About the business, I'm getting the money. I'm in the fast lane, I'm running. I'm on my own, I got no worries. Look at the village boy shaking things up. Look at the enemies making things up. By the kids again, I'm pulling the plug. I'm the main show, pulling the crowd. Getting money, making my mama proud. If you're looking for heat, give me a shout. Call me a king, without a doubt. They know my name, they know what I'm about. I keep on raising the bar. Enemies got more. They're trying to deny me my name. You should be calling me gold. I'm a star. Renari Kuti, Selanari, Nyaga, Yamale. So I'm a sure to let them away. The Kuja was saying it to Renari. I know what they're feeling, I'm all a pain. This baby rabbit, Sale. And in my belly, I sale rolling. Get that bullshit like it's a little late. I'm on my own, I'm coming up. Without a baby. I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm coming up without a favor. I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own. Selanari, Yamale, Selalamoe, Selanari, Selanari, Yamale.
Man, this is talent. This is a talent. I.Q the Truth Man featuring Malibu on my own. The truth of family indeed, man. Bless up to I.Q the Truth. Shout out to I.Q the Truth, man. A radio and radio turf, the station that listens to the people. And it is 24 minutes before the hour and 10. So it's time. I'm just going to give you another hip-hop effects. And on tonight, we're going to be giving out the biggest hip-hop feuds of all time. Now, the first